This is the part of the show where we get to chat a little bit about a legal term, and today's legal term is legal precedent, and the definition of that is a judicial decision that serves as an authority for deciding a later case. So, Mitch, this really means that once a decision is made in this particular area, the next time there's some sort of parameters and background and founding to make the same type of decisions in the future.
Right. If you think about our system, it's a trial system with judges that do trial work. Then there's a court of appeals where most appeals go from those trials. And then we have the Supreme Court that sits over all of the courts. And so precedence comes from our appellate courts. The Court of Appeals may believe, okay, this is the appropriate interpretation of the Constitution or of this statute. And that's done at the Court of Appeals, but that's usually not the end of it. If the Supreme Court decides to hear it and they rule on a statute, say this statute's unconstitutional, it violates the First Amendment, then that would be precedence. So important precedents that people would know about would be Miranda. Miranda is precedence about how the police need to deal with a suspect when they're in custody and they want to ask them questions. They need to make sure they understand their rights and that they're waiving their rights knowingly and voluntarily. And that's precedence that was set by the U.S. Supreme Court back in the 60s that continues to hold to this day. It gets interpreted as time goes on, but that's really the precedence was set in that Miranda case and has gone forward and is still good law today.
Gotcha.